Let's pick it up from where we left it. We now have our phone where we are going to run our app. So what we have left is for us to create a simple Flutter app and try it ourselves. This is very simple. So to do that, you have to get to the location where you want to create your Flutter app. So this is mine is on this PC. My document, I have a folder called YouTube. So what I have to do is, since I want to get the location, the exact location, using the command prompt. So I'll click on top here on this bar. Then I'll make sure that everything is deleted. Then I'll type CMD, which will open the command prompt like this one. I guess you can see the location to be user, web, document, and YouTube. Then yours can be anything. So I guess I can create a folder, this empty folder, navigate to the folder, and then clean everything, type CMD, which will also open it to this part. But I'm not going to use this one. I'm going to use the first one. So how can we create a Flutter app? Using the command line, using the CMD or the terminal. You have to type Flutter create, then the name of the app. So mine is going to be my app, like this. Then you press on the enter key. So let's wait for it. Let's wait for it. Yes, all is done. I guess they are giving us a little bit warning that there is a new version of Flutter, so we can run Flutter upgrade to upgrade our Flutter. So let's do it. Let's do it before we run this app. So you highlight this one. The moment that you press the enter key, it will copy it. Then you right click to paste. Make sure that there's no quotation mark. Then you press on the enter key for it to update. And if you do not get this warning too, it's okay. It means you are having the latest version. Yeah, I guess everything has finished. Yeah. Like they said, from here, before we can run the app, we need to CD into my app. So I'll CD, I will CD into my app, this one. Make sure that it is spelled exactly like the one on top, like the way you name it. So I guess you can even do copy and paste. You will highlight it, then you press enter to copy. You use enter to copy when you are on the command prompt screen. Then you right click, which will paste it for you, or Control plus V to paste it. Then I'll click on the enter, which I'll then navigate into my app folder. Then from there, I can type code like this, period, to open VS Code. So let's wait for it to open. Then we'll continue. Yes, I trust the author. Okay, let's quickly look at this folder structure. I'll explain. Let's look at this folder structure. And we are not, and we will be using only few of these folders. Especially, we'll be using the Android folder. Like I said earlier on, all our development will be based on Android. So we use the Android folder, which you have these Gradles and these stuff. So for now, look at the Android folder as the starting point of Android. And we have the OS to which also, let's look at it as the starting point of the Apple OS. So if you want to build your app on OS, everything will run from this OS folder here. Then the folder that we use the most is the lib one, is the lib folder, which is this one. This is the one that we use the most. And this one, as usual, we have Linux for Linux operating system. We have Mac OS for Mac operating system. We have a test, so you'll be able to write test for Flutter if you want to test your app. We have a web one as well, and we have Windows. So all these folders, among all these folders, we'll be using mostly the Android one and the main.dat, but all our workload is in the main.dat. And from these files to the one that we'll be using the most is the popspark.yaml file, this one. We'll be using this file the most. It contains SDK version and more important information. So I'll touch all these things when we start using this file. But for now, we are not going to use it. So let's run our Flutter app. We have this main.dat. I guess we can see it from the architecture, which is this one. See, we have the main. Then you will see the main also. Let me put it side by side for us to go through the code quickly before I'll run the app. So we have the main function, which is this one, and we have my app, or the app widget that I'm talking about. It is extending a stateless widget. Then we have the home. Have you seen the home? The home widget too. It contains this kind of code. But don't worry, we'll go through this code and we'll even delete everything, which will cause our app to crash. So let's quickly run it and see our results. For us to run it, we can come on top here. We will click on run, then run without debugging. Or you can right click on this one and then select run without debugging. Or you can also run it from here, run, debug, and profile. So we are going to run it. I mostly use this one, so I'll click on this one. But before we run the app, make sure that the name of your device is found here. So two device connected. That's what they are saying. So let me see. Yeah, I have the web, I have the Edge browser, and then I have the Windows desktop. But since we'll be focusing on the mobile emulator, I guess you see the type of phone or the type of emulator that you are using. It will be listed on top here. Then what you have to do is you have to select it, which will then display the name down here for you. Then and we will come to the run without debugging Flutter logo, meaning everything is successful. Yes, this is the simple demo app. This is the simple demo app that I'm talking about. So this whole code only perform this functionality. Look at how nice that it is. We can also run this same code on a web on our web browser desktop too, and on iOS too. Everything will work as it is working here right now. So in the next video, we are going to trash everything and then build it from scratch ourselves. I hope to see you there.